Imagine the jaw-dropping moment when the NFL doles out what amounts to a gentle tap on the wrist to the Baltimore Ravens for a blunder that could have flipped the script on a crucial game featuring superstar quarterback Lamar Jackson. It's the kind of decision that leaves fans scratching their heads and questioning the league's fairness. But here's where it gets controversial. The NFL has officially ruled on the Ravens' breach of the injury reporting rules, imposing a relatively modest fine of $100,000. This stems from how they described Jackson's involvement in last Friday's practice session. He was marked as a full participant, which typically signals to teams and fans that a player is fully engaged and likely ready to start. However, since Jackson skipped his usual snaps with the first-team offense, the correct designation should have been limited, indicating some restrictions. For beginners diving into NFL lingo, think of it like this. Injury reports are like a team's playbook preview. They help opponents strategize and keep fans in the loop. A full label can mislead rivals into preparing for one scenario, while limited suggests caution, potentially altering game plans. On the face of it, a $100,000 hit might seem like a hefty penalty, and sure, it could have escalated further. Notably, no individual players, coaches, or staff members faced personal fines, which softens the blow even more. To put this in perspective, recall the 2023 incident with the Atlanta Falcons. They were slapped with a $75,000 team fine, plus an extra $25,000 for coach Arthur Smith after failing to reveal that running back Bijan Robinson was sidelined by a sudden illness on game day. That oversight disrupted expectations and highlighted how these reports aren't just paperwork, they're critical for competitive integrity. Digging deeper, a well-placed source revealed that the NFL viewed the Ravens mix-up as a simple case of carelessness, without any deliberate ploy to gain an unfair edge over the Chicago Bears. Had the league suspected intentional deception or an effort to trick the Bears into underestimating Jackson's availability, the repercussions could have been severe. Think forfeited draft picks or harsher financial penalties. Additionally, the Ravens earned points for their full cooperation during the probe, which likely influenced the lenient outcome. And this is the part most people miss. Even if unintentional, the error still provided a tactical boost. The Bears geared up expecting to face Jackson head-on, only to discover backup Tyler Huntley taking the reins instead. It's a classic example of how seemingly minor reporting slip-ups can ripple into real game advantages, much like a chess move that shifts the board without players realizing it at first. That said, doubts linger about the depth of the NFL's investigation. Did league officials thoroughly comb through emails, texts, and other digital footprints to confirm it was purely accidental? In an era where sports scandals often involve hidden agendas, a more rigorous check could have uncovered evidence of a ruse. Or maybe the league opted for a surface-level review to avoid stirring up more drama. The timing couldn't have been more unfortunate, especially with the NBA's gambling controversy exploding just days earlier. It painted a picture of the NFL tiptoeing around potential impropriety, choosing a path of minimal disruption rather than unleashing full fury. Critics might argue it was treated as less consequential than even a basic bookkeeping mistake. For instance, in 2024, the San Francisco 49ers suffered a downgraded fourth-round draft pick and the loss of a fifth-rounder due to a clerical error in salary cap calculations, a penalty that didn't grant any strategic benefits but still cost them dearly in roster-building power. In the end, the Ravens skated relatively unscathed, and some speculate the NFL orchestrated this good fortune to dodge spotlighting a bigger problem: rampant insider information that's ripe for exploitation. Is this just a one-off oversight, or does it expose a league-wide vulnerability? Do you believe the NFL prioritized damage control over accountability, potentially allowing shady tactics to flourish? Was this truly negligence, or could there be a hidden layer of manipulation we're not seeing? Share your opinions in the comments. Do you side with the light penalty, or do you think the Ravens dodged a bullet that should have been more like a cannon? Let's discuss.